Mr. Johnson's class? Today we are going to talk about the 5.5 notes, which were called lines, number lines with fractions and decimals and also even percents. We good?
Yes.
So if I can get this figured out, we're good to go. Okay. A number line, you guys, we know it's the most important mathematical tool in the world, right?
Yeah.
What's another name for those marks on a number line? We call them ticks, but what else can we call them?
Intervals.
Say again?
Intervals.
Intervals. Conversions, or convert means to change. Yeah. And plot means to mark something down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Conversion review. Okay, here we go, real quick. We've done this a lot. How do you go from a fraction to a decimal?
Divide.
How do you go from a decimal to a fraction?
We put decimal using its value.
How do you go from a percent to a decimal?
Divide by 100.
How do you go from a decimal to a percent?
Multiply by 100.
By the way, when you multiply by a power of 10, we can do bunny hops, right?
Yes.
Which way do you bunny hop when you're multiplying?
Right.
Which way do you bunny hop when you're dividing by a power of 10?
Left.
How do you go from a percent to a fraction?
Read as
The percent, you read the percent sign as per 100?
Yes.
And how do you go from a fraction to a percent?
Divide and multiply by 100.
So you divide first, right?
Yes.
Then you multiply by 100, right?
Yes.
Which is the same as what?
Bunny hops.
To the,
Right.
to the,
Right.
to the right. Multiplying to the right. Okay, so here's the deal. You're going to have numbers that we're plotting. Let me just show you here. 3/10, 100 over 270%. We're going to have numbers like that. And they're going to ask you to put them on a number line that looks like this, yes?
Yes.
This number line is actually numbered with decimals, yes?
Yes.
So this one's easy because it's already a decimal. This one isn't so easy because is a decimal.
No.
So what do we need to do?
Divide.
Convert it to a decimal, right? Once you convert 100 over 200 to a decimal, we're good to go, yes?
Yes. Yeah.
So we put 100 over 200 right here because it's a decimal, it's 5/10, yes?
Yes.
And we know 5/10 would be right here between 4/10 and 6/10.
Yes. Yeah.
And 70%, we really can't put 70% of this number line until we change it into a...
Decimal.
We good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if you're going to put these points in order from greatest to least, you just look at your number line. Yes, no?
Yes.
This guy right here, number 13, we have these four numbers. We have a fraction, we have a decimal, we have a percent, and we have another fraction, yes?
Yes.
We changed them all into fractions. Can we compare those fractions? Can we compare these fractions? Why can't we compare these? Say again?
They have different denominators.
They have different denominators. So, can we change that? So, let's just forget that, right? Can we change them into decimals?
Yeah.
Once we change them into decimals, what did we do?
Stack
Did that make it easier?
Yes.
Okay. Could you change them into percents?
Yeah.
Takes a little more work, but once you have them in percents, you probably can put them in order too, right?
Yeah.
This one right here, last one. So I gave you these four numbers. Again, decimal, mixed number, percent, improper fraction. Our number line was numbered, looks like by decimals again, yes?
Yeah.
So the best thing to do if the number line is in decimal form, what should we change all of our numbers into? Can you change them all in decimals?
Yes.
You guys are capable of changing a mixed number to a decimal?
Yes.
A percent into a decimal?
Yes.
Improper fraction into a decimal?
Yes.
Can you change a decimal into a decimal? It's a decimal already, right? So, bottom line is, the cheat sheet that I wrote is, in order to compare our graph numbers, they all must be in the same what?
Four.
We good with this?
Yeah.